सवेरा। ज्योति जगा लो, होगा दूर अंधेरा। ओम शांति, ओम शांति, ओम शांति।
मीठे बच्चे बोलिए कितने मीठे हैं। मीठे बच्चे बोलिए कितने मीठे हैं। मीठा हमें बनाते बाबा, मीठा हमें बनाते बाबा। आप बड़े ही मीठे हैं। मीठे बच्चे बोलिए कितने मीठे हैं। कहते कुर्बान आप पे बाबा, ये दिल जान है। जान नहीं कुर्बान बच्चों, करना तुम्हें जहान है। प्यार भरी इन शिक्षाओं से, प्यार भरी इन शिक्षाओं से सबके दिल को जीते हैं। मीठे बच्चे बोलिए कितने कितने मीठे हैं। खार चुन लिए खुशबू भर हर जिंदगी महकाई है। नाच उठे हैं मन मयूर जब मुरली मधुर सुनाई है। इसी राग में भाग्य जगाना, इसी राग में भाग्य जगाना, आपसे हम भी सीखे हैं। मीठे बच्चे, मीठे बच्चे, बोलिए कितने मीठे हैं। नाज उठाते हमें बिठाते आप तो अपने कंधों पर। याद प्यार दे करते नमस्ते, बलि बलि जाते बच्चों पर। ऐसे प्यार का मधुरस पी के, ऐसे प्यार का मधुरस पी के, सब रस लगते फीके हैं। मीठे बच्चे, मीठे बच्चे, बोलिए कितने मीठे हैं। मीठा हमें बनाते बाबा, मीठा हमें बनाते बाबा। आप बड़े मीठे हैं। मीठे बच्चे, मीठे बच्चे, बोलिए कितने मीठे हैं।
Om Shanti. Good morning. What was the song which was heard just a while ago? These words that are like sweet children, how sweet these words are. So Baba kept on saying or addressing us, children are sweet children, and made us sweet. In today's Murli, Baba talks about two types of children. The first category is of the term, that is lovely, and the second category is of the children who are lovely. And what kind of children are in front of the Father, whether lovely or lovely? Those who are lovely, can you raise your hands? So Baba gives a lot of work for lovely children. So you children do, that's why other children don't do, right? You children do it. So what is that work which is given? That's in today's Murli. These elevated versions were spoken on 18th January, and the day that is 18th January reminds us of is it of Brahma Baba? No, of course we remember Brahma Baba daily, right? Is there any day where we don't remember him? No. Can we have some more responses? This day brings different types of awareness. So Brahma Baba becoming Avyakt is a big renunciation. Which father likes to go far from his children? He always likes to be with his children. However, Baba, the first Murli after Baba left his mortal coil, that is on 21st January 1969, does Brother Hariral remember? I'm just that awareness is just coming from yesterday. Why is Baba hidden? To ensure that we children as stars radiate our radiance. As long as the sun radiates that energy, the stars become invisible. So in the same way, Baba has become Avyakt only to ensure that we stars, that is we children's light becomes visible. So Baba says, you have to celebrate this year as the year which is free from effort. So Baba tells, you are my children, so I don't give anything which is difficult to you, I don't even like. So Baba tells us to celebrate this year as the year free from effort or free from problems. Baba reminds us of all the promises which we have made. Baba says, you have made so many promises from time to time. So Baba tells us to just make all those things final. Make that file as the final file of promises. Let's listen to Baba's elevated versions. And today's date is 14th September and the revised one is 18th January 2007. And the title is Now Liberate Yourself and Become a Master Bestower of Liberation and an instrument to liberate everyone. Today, BapDada, the ocean of love, is looking at all the loving children everywhere. He is pleased to see two types of children. One is the children who are merged in love, that is lovely, and the other is the children who are lovely. The waves of love of both types of children were reaching the Father even before Amrit Vela. In every child's heart, the song My Baba was playing automatically. What's that song? That is My Baba. So the same song was playing in BapDada's heart. My children, my beloved children, children who are the crown of BapDada's head. Today, because of it being the day of remembrance, there were greater waves of love in everyone's mind. The garlands of pearls of love of many children were being garlanded around BapDada's neck. The Father was also putting the garland of his loving arms around his children. So have you all, did you wear the garland of Baba's arms? Can you see? You are all merged in unlimited arms of unlimited BapDada. Today, everyone has especially arrived here in the aeroplane of love, and children from far, far away too have come here in their Avyakt or subtle forms, in their angelic forms, with the aeroplanes of their minds. In Baba's gathering, all our children, majority of Baba's children are old children who usually visit Madhuban on 18th January every year, and of course many other children would also visualize being here in their minds. So today BapDada is giving all the children multi-million fold remembrance for the day of remembrance, and so the day of power. This day reminds you of so many types of awareness, and each type of awareness makes you powerful in a second. The list of memories comes into your awareness in a second, doesn't it? As soon as that awareness comes in front of you, you have the intoxication of being powerful. So when you belonged to the Father, what awareness was reminded to you? So Baba reminds us that you are the same fortunate soul of the previous cycle. Do you remember what transformation took place with this first form of awareness? Baba said, you are the fortunate soul of the previous cycle. Baba reminds us this. So what is the transformation which took place? So by being soul conscious, you became intoxicated in the love of God, the Father. Why were you intoxicated? What were the first words of love that emerged from your heart? My sweet Baba. Then what was the intoxication you had when these golden words emerged? By saying, knowing, accepting, my Baba, all godly attainments became your attainments. What's that golden word? That is my sweet Baba. When you said my Baba, all Baba's attainments belong to us. Can Kumaris respond? Baba's attainments, all the attainments become our attainments. You do have this experience, don't you? By saying my Baba, so many attainments become yours. Where there is attainment, you don't have to make effort to have remembrance. That remembrance becomes easy and it comes automatically because that attainment is yours. Why does it become very easy and automatic one? Can Prakash brother say why does it become very easy one and an automatic remembrance? Why? Just the answer was also said. Because Baba said, when you said my Baba, so all the attainments become yours. So the remembrance, because wherever there is attainment, the intellect is drawn towards that. So where there are attainments, you don't have to make effort to remember. Baba makes it clear, automatically you remember, and that remembrance also becomes very easy. Baba's treasures, that is Father's treasures, become your treasures. Where you have the consciousness of mind, you don't have to make effort to remember. That becomes the natural remembrance. Something that is mine is difficult to forget, not difficult to remember. You experience your body belonging to you. So are you able to forget it? No. You have to make effort to forget it. Why? Because it's mine. So where there is the consciousness of mind, remembrance is easy. So your awareness made you into a powerful soul. The one phrase, my Baba, did this. You made the bestower of fortune, the bestower of limitless treasures belong to you. Baba says, what a wonder you children have made. What's that wonder? The bestower of fortune, the bestower of limitless treasures. So you made Baba belong to you. You are the children who perform such wonders, aren't you? What do you say who are sitting at back? So all of you perform such wonders, right? So Baba says you have claimed a right to the sustenance from God. The direct sustenance from God is only received once in the whole cycle. You receive sustenance from souls and deity souls all the time, but the sustenance of God is received during this one birth. Baba tells in the entire cycle, because we receive sustenance from deity souls, then from human beings when copper age starts. It's only at the confluence age where we receive the sustenance of God. So on this day of remembrance, and so the day of power, you easily remembered the intoxication and happiness of God's sustenance, didn't you? This was because the atmosphere today was of easy remembrance. Because the day of remembrance, so it makes you have easy remembrance. So on this day too, did you remain as an easy yogi, or did you have to battle to have remembrance on this day too? Today is said to be the day of love, isn't it? So the love makes you finish having to make effort. For instance, Harilal brother, mother, how much a mother has a love for the infant. She's awake the whole night. If you ask her, are you tired? So what's that which makes her tireless? That is the love. So it is love which makes everything easy. So on this day, did you especially remain as an easy yogi, or were there any difficulties? Those who faced difficulties on this day, raise your hands. No one had any difficulties. All of you remained easy yogis. Acha, those who remained easy yogis, can you raise your hands? Neha sister, why didn't you raise? Everyone has raised now. So all of you were easy yogis. So today you did bid farewell to Maya. Did Maya not come today? Did you bid farewell to Maya for today? Okay, of course you did. Congratulations for that. If you remain merged in remembrance in the same way, you will then have bidden farewell to Maya for all the time. How Baba makes it very easy, and he has told, if you are merged in Baba's love, then you bid farewell to Maya for all the time. And it becomes easy, of course, because 70 years are being completed. So, BapDada wants to celebrate this year. How many names have been given to this year? Baba says, Baba wants to celebrate this year as a unique year, a year of being loving to all, a year that is free from effort, a year which is free from problems. Do all of you like this? Do you? Will you celebrate this as the year of liberation? You want to go to the land of liberation, so you have to enable the many peaceless souls who are experiencing sorrow to receive liberation by becoming companions of the Father, the bestower of liberation. Only when you master bestowers of liberation, become free, when you liberate yourself from all the things, you yourselves will be able to celebrate the year of liberation. You Brahmin souls yourselves become free, and you become instruments to give liberation to many others. One type of language which binds you instead of making you free, it makes you dependent on problems. It's not like this, it's like that. It's not like that, it's like this. Because when problems come, you say, Baba, it wasn't like that, it was like this, or otherwise it wouldn't have been like that. So Baba says, these are the games of making excuses. Can you fill in that blank? That is a blank space, and of making excuses. This is the drama of making excuses. This is the game of making excuses. Baba, if this has happened, that wouldn't have happened, it was like this, it was like that, or it was not like that. Gokul brother. Baba says all these are the games of making excuses. These are the games of making excuses. BapDada has seen everyone's file. What did he see in the file? For the majority, the file was full of paper on which promises were written. At the time of making a promise, you make it with your heart, you even think about it, but up to now, it was seen that the file continues to become bigger and it hasn't become the final one. For a firm promise, it has been said, even if you have to die, you must not break your promise. What is said for the determined thought or promise which was made? What is the famous saying for a determined thought? If you have to die, but you must not break your promise. So today, BapDada saw everyone's file. You have all made many good promises. You have made them in your mind and also have written them down. So what will you do this year? Will you increase your file or will you make the promise final? Sometimes all children, whoever are sitting here, they would just recall this incident. Whenever Baba used to come in the gathering, when Baba used to just speak those elevated versions, Baba used to tell us to get a paper and a pencil. Who has filled here? All the old children have already filled. Sometimes Dadiji used to come to class. Of course, she comes daily. Sometimes, whenever there is a particular thing which is mentioned in Murli, Dadi herself used to write and she used to advise everyone to make that in writing. We all had written. So Baba is just revising that file of promises. The file is becoming bigger. Of course, Baba is asking, do you want to still make it bigger or you want to just make the final one? Of course, you have made such promises in your mind and of course, those are in writing as well. So what will you do this year? Will you increase your file or will you make the promise the final one? What will you do? Those sitting in the front line, do you want to increase your file or will you make the final one? Teacher is sitting here. Can you just respond? Those who are sitting in the front row, the Pandavas speak? Teachers speak. This year, will you make the file that is with BapDada and getting the bigger final? Or will you add another paper this year too? What will you do? Pandavas speak. Will you make it final? Those of you who feel that even if you have to bow down, if you have to change, even if you have to tolerate or listen to other things, that you have to change, raise your hands. Everyone hasn't raised. The second row, all the Kumaris are you raising your hands? Teachers, students who are sitting at back. What Baba tells you just listen. Baba says, look, everyone's picture is on the TV. Take everyone's photo. Take everyone's photo. There are 2, 3, 4 TVs. So Baba tells us to take photo from all the sides. Keep this record. take these pictures. Of course, you are getting a lot of work. Just keep this record and give them to the father. Where is the TV person? Can you raise your hand who is capturing that video or photo? BapDada should also benefit from the file. Congratulations, congratulations. You may upload yourselves. You must have courage. When Baba says, raise your hands, of course Baba gives power at the same time. I don't have the power. I also think that it's highly impossible for me. But whenever Baba tells me to raise the hand, Baba gives his powers, blessings. We just have to raise our hands, that's all. We just have to raise and obey Baba's things just to receive the power and blessings. How do you receive Baba's blessings or power? Because when something goes up and down, then you remind yourself, no, I have promised to the Father. So I have raised my hand in the entire gathering. Even if the mind gets disturbed, the power is filled because of that promise made in the gathering. Look, on one side there is science, on the other side there is corruption, on another side there is sin. All of these are continuing to grow in their own way. Of course, we see a gradual growth in all these things. Many new plants are continually being made, and you are the children of the world creator. So this year, adopt such newness that your promises become firm, because everyone wants revelation to take place. So much expense is being incurred. Very big programs are being held in many places. Each professional wing is working very well, but this year, now also see there are 3 wings conferences are going on. The doctors conference is going on in Gyan Sarovar, and the engineers and scientists and architects wings conference is in Diamond Hall, and one more wings conference is going on in Anand Sarovar. So Baba just tells us to make this addition, whatever service we do. For instance, Baba just tells us to make this addition. You may be doing service through words, so don't let it just be the service with your mouth, but let there be the service with your thoughts, words, deeds filled with love and cooperation. Let all these 3 types of service take place all the time. Baba tells us to do the service through the mind, through the words, and through the actions. Let there not be any difference in these 3 types of services. There shouldn't be even separate. It's seen that in one type of service there isn't the result that Baba wishes to see. You also want revelation to take place. So far the result has been good, and it's very good result compared to earlier. Everyone who attends goes away saying, it's good, okay, it's good. However, to become good means for the revelation to take place. Now make this addition. At the same time, you have to be loving and cooperative with your words, thoughts, deeds. Give this to every companion, whether it's a Brahman companion or an outsider who is an instrument for doing service. To give love and cooperation means to claim number 1 in the service performed through deeds. Don't speak this language. This happened like this, and this is why I had to do like that. Instead of giving love, you sometimes have other things to say, but Baba is not using those words. I have to do this, I have to say this, I have to consider all these things. Let it not be like that. Baba says, no. For so many years it has been seen, and Baba has also allowed to happen. For how much longer will it continue to be? Not like this, but like that. In their heart-to-heart conversations with BapDada, majority say, Baba, when will you finally open the curtain? For how much longer will this continue? BapDada is asking you, for how much longer will this old language, these old ways of carelessness and bitterness continue? Children tell Baba, Baba, open the curtain. For how long should we wait? So Baba is asking us, for how much longer do you want to carry on with this old nature or the old language? So you just answer for Baba's questions. So Baba also will respond to your questions. Because BapDada could open the curtain of destruction even now, this very second. But first, those who are going to rule there, at least they should be ready. Only when you now make preparations will you bring the completion close. In terms of any weakness, don't make any excuses or give reasons, but rather find solutions. You say, Baba, because of this reason, BapDada watches the games of children throughout the day. He has love for you children, so he repeatedly continues to watch the games. BapDada's TV is very large and the world can be seen on it at the same time. Baba is of course Baba. He can take a glimpse of the entire world within a second. The children from everywhere can be seen, whether it's the America or Gurgaon, everything is visible. Where is US and where is this Gurgaon? Baba sees everything. The mothers of Gurgaon. That place was the initial place of the service where Mama and Baba both visited that place. The sister of Kamal Mani Dadiji, her name was Ishu Dadiji. She was very sweet. She had done a lot of service. When she was about to leave the body, a saint was granted visions that she is about to leave. The mothers of Gurgaon are they have a very well-built personality, and they used to dance in front of Baba. Baba used to have love for them. Manohar Dadi Ji, when she used to relate the incident, the story of the chickpeas, that was the story relevant to these mothers. They didn't keep anything for themselves. That was the sanskar of those mothers, all the old mothers. They didn't keep anything for themselves. Of course, everything they did for Baba and for this sacrificial fire, and that was the fantastic speciality of those mothers. And of course, it's a very old one. There was this mother who had come at the initial time. That mother was in a shabby shelter. She was a cancer patient, and Didi said, you give this toli to that mother and meet her and give that remembrance of Baba Madhuban. I was thinking that was an ordinary soul, and just Where is Didi sending me to visit that soul? However, Baba knows where his diamonds are. So she was that kind of a mother who did service of many, and I think Shashi's sister's relative might be. Shashi's sister who used to handle the Tole department. She was in Sangam. So Baba says whether it's like US or the Gurgaon, everything is visible to Baba. BapDada sees many games. The language of putting off is very good. That was this reason, Baba. It wasn't my mistake. That one did like that. Okay, that one did it. Did you find a solution for that? Did you let the excuse remain an excuse, or did you change the excuse into a solution? Everyone asks, Baba, what are your hopes? So BapDada is telling you his hopes. BapDada has only one hope, that solutions should be visible. Reasons and excuses should finish. Let problems finish and things continue to be resolved. Is this possible? Is this possible? Can you respond now? Is that possible? Is that possible? Those who are sitting in the front line, is that possible? At least can you nod? Those who are sitting at the back, is that possible? Everyone raised their hands. Okay. If BapDada switches on his TV tomorrow, he will definitely watch, right? Won't he? So if the BapDada watches the TV tomorrow, whether it's abroad or in India, whether it's a small village or a big state, there should not be any reason or excuses visible. Are you sure? You are not saying yes for this. Will there be reasons or excuses? Can you raise your hands? Of course you raised your hands very well, and BapDada is of course pleased. It's a wonder to get you to raise your hands. You children know how to please Baba. BapDada sees and thinks that only a handful out of multi-millions, and this is the point of the intoxication, where Baba tells, he sees and thinks that a handful out of multi-millions, a few out of that handful have become instruments. So, who apart from you children will do something? If we don't do, who else will do? Is that firm? Baba is taking the promise. Let the only solutions emerge. Let there be the solution for every problem. If we don't do, then who else will do? Respected Dadi Gulzarji also used to always say that if we Baba's children don't do, who else can do, or who else will do? We have to do, and we are the ones who will do. So Baba says, okay, you are the ones who have to do. It is you children who have to do. BapDada has hopes in you children. All the others who are to come will become all right by seeing your stage. They will not have to make effort. You just become this because all of you promised the Father this. The moment you took birth, you will stay together, you will become companions and return home together and go to the kingdom with Father Brahma. You promised this, didn't you? Did you make this promise? Yes. So, since you will stay together and return together, you are also the service companions together, aren't you? So what do you do now? You raised your hands very well. BapDada was pleased, but whenever any situation comes, remember this day, this date, time, and what you raised your hand for. you will receive Baba's help. Baba just guarantees that remember this moment, this day, this time, Baba will support you. You will anyways have to become just to become this soon. You think that you are the same ones from the previous cycle, and then you are the same ones this cycle, and you will have to become this same every cycle. This is firm, isn't it? Or is it that you will become this for 2 years and the third year you will leave? It will not be like that. Constantly remember that you are the instruments, you are the few out of multi-millions, and a handful out of those even few. A few out of multi-millions will come, but you are the handful out of those few. Baba says a few out of multi-millions will come anyways, but you are the handful out of those few. So today is a day of love. Nothing seems to be difficult to do out of love. That's why BapDada is reminding you all of this today. Shiv Baba is very happy to see how much love you children have for Brahma Baba everywhere. Baba saw that whether someone was a student of 7 days or 70 years on this day, those who have been here for 70 years or even 7 days were merged in love. Father Shiva is very pleased to see the children's love for Father Brahma. Should I relate the news of today? Should Baba give you further news of today? On this day, even advance party gets immersed in front of BapDada. Advance party is remembering all of you. When will you open the gates to liberation with this? With the Father today, the entire advance party was telling BapDada, Baba, give us the date. What reply should Baba give? Speak, what reply should be given? Who is clever at giving an answer? Baba is asking who is clever. BapDada answers, it will happen very soon. But the Father needs the cooperation of you children for this. All of you will return home with the Father, will you not? Are you those who are going to return home with the Father and those who stop every now and then as you go? You are those who will return with the Father, aren't you? You would like to return home together, would you not? In that case, you will have to become equal, will you not? So if you want to return home together, you will have to become equal. What's the saying? Hand in hand, both together as companions. So hand in hand means equal. So Dadis speak. Will the preparations be made? Dadis speak. Dadis, raise your hands. All the Dadis were present. Dadis, raise your hands. You are called the senior Dadas, aren't you? So Dadas and Dadis, speak. Do you have a date? If not now, then never. What does it mean? If not now, then never. You are ready now, aren't you? You gave a good reply. This has to be completed. Each one of you, whether young or old, should consider yourself to be responsible. Don't be young in this. Even a 7-day child, 7-day-old child is responsible. You are going to return home together, aren't you? If the Father wants to go alone, he can do that, but he will not go alone. You have to go with him. It's a promise between the Father and you children. You are going to fulfill that promise, aren't you? Of course, we have to fulfill the promises, right? Baba has received many letters of remembrance, emails, phone calls from everywhere. They have reached here, Madhuban as well as in the subtle region. Very loving remembrance in the minds of mothers who are in bondage also reached BapDada. BapDada remembers such loving children very much and he is giving them blessings. So to all you loving children everywhere, to both the lovely and loving children, to the knowledgeful and powerful children who accumulate multi-millions at every step, according to the Father Srimad, to the children who are constantly loving and who always keep their self-respect and give respect to others. To such victorious children who constantly follow the Father Srimad, to the easy yogi children who always place every step in BapDada's footsteps, BapDada's love, remembrance and namaste.
सदा बाप के हर कदम कदम उठाने वाले सहज योगी बच्चों को बाप दादा का याद और नमस्ते। हम रूहानी बच्चों
So we spiritual children also offer love, remembrance and say good morning, namaste to the mother, father and BapDada. Today's blessing: may you be ever ready and on the basis of having a clear line and pass with number 1. To be constantly ever ready is the speciality of this Brahmin life. The line of your intellect has to be so clear that whenever you receive a signal from the Father, you are ever ready.
जो बाप का कोई भी इशारा मिला एवर रेडी। उस समय
At that time, let there be no need to think about anything. Suddenly, you will be asked a question. You will be given an order to sit down here. You will be told to go somewhere. At that time, you must not remember any situation or relative, for only then will you pass with the number 1.
तब नंबर 1 पास हो सके।
However, you must be ever ready because it will be a sudden paper. Slogan: in order to make your mind powerful, give yourself, the soul, the nourishment of God's awareness and power. In order to make your mind powerful, give the nourishment of God's awareness and power. Avyakt signal.
कई बच्चे कहते हैं
Many children say that when they sit in remembrance, instead of becoming soul conscious, they think about the service. This is wrong, because in the final moments, if instead of becoming bodiless, you think about service, you would fail in that paper of a second. At that time, you must only remember the Father and your incorporeal, voiceless, egoless stage, nothing else. By thinking about service, you come into your corporeal form. If you can't have the stage that you should have whenever you want, you would be deceived.
इसलिए जिस समय जो चाहे वो स्थिति हो नहीं तो धोखा नहीं जाएगा। जिसकी आवश्यकता अगर उस समय वो सेट नहीं हुए तो बात
If we don't have the stage according to the time, then we will be deceived. This was the powerful, sweet versions.
ठीक है। सबके वायदे पक्के। बाबा ने जो
Are all your promises firm
आज की सभा में
in today's gathering?
पूरी फैमिली पहुंची है। हाथ तो
The family of Brother Harilal has reached here. Can you stand so that everyone can just see?
आप भी खड़े हो। अभी देखो सब हाथ हिला दो सभा को।
Can you just wave your hands so that to the family?
आप सभी स्नेह के विमान में पहुंच गए ना।
All of you have reached here in the aircraft of that love.
18 जनवरी बाबा के बच्चे स्नेह के विमान में पहुंचे।
On 18th January, Baba's children have reached in that aircraft of love, and today you have come here for offering bhog to your mother. I heard that this is the first time your people have come here.
जो बाबा को मिले वो हाथ खड़े करो।
Those who have seen Baba, can you raise your hands? Oh, nice. Good. Those who have come here for the first time, can you raise your hands? Okay. So we give you a warm welcome to you, and you have come to your home. Of course, Baba's home is your home. You have come to your home. Okay, please sit. Om Shanti.
सभी भाई बहनें बैठे रहेंगे। देखो बाबा ने भी आज माताओं की महिमा की।
See, Baba has also praised mothers. So the incognito jewel, that is Mangula Mataji, who is the mother of Harilal brother, who was,
दादी जी की और पालना ली।
she had the fortune of taking sustenance from Brujendra Dadiji and of the various souls of the sacrificial fire, and she was a great soul. Today,
इन पर भोग का कार्यक्रम है। आदरणीय शशि दीदी जी आएंगे प्यारे बाबा को।
now Shashi Didiji will come and offer bhog to Baba on behalf of Mataji. Bhog.
दमयंती बहन जी, हरिलाल भाई जी, नेहा बहन जी, कृपया आप मंच पर आएंगे। नाश्ता
Can we have Neha sister and Harilal brother and Dharmashil brother, Damyanti sister?
भाई जी और नेहा बहन जी। आज शांतिवन के समर्पित और ट्रायल वाले भाई बहनों को हरिलाल भाई जी की माता जी के निमित्त सौगात का भी कार्यक्रम है। तो सभी ट्रायल वाले और समर्पित भाई बहनें
All the
कॉन्फ्रेंस हॉल में आएंगे। ट्रायल वाले भाई बहनें ट्रायल का और
all the brothers and sisters, so, all the surrendered as well as trial brothers and sisters are given God gift by Harilal brother. So you may come to conference hall at 10:30 a.m. along with your cards.
उन्हें अभी 8:15 बजे डायमंड हॉल में सौगात दी जाएगी। तो कृपया आज ही अपने मेहमानों को सौगात दिलाएंगे, फिर बाद में सौगात नहीं मिल पाएगी। और आज दोपहर में सभी समर्पित और ट्रायल वाले भाई बहनों का हरिलाल भाई जी की तरफ से ब्रह्मा भोजन का कार्यक्रम भी शांतिवन के डाइनिंग हॉल में रहेगा। सभी समर्पित जैसा कि कहा 10:30 बजे यहाँ आएंगे। हरिलाल भाई जी भी उन सभी से मिलेंगे, नेहा बहन जी भी मिलेंगी और आदरणीय मुन्नी दीदी भी आएंगे। सभी समर्पित भाई बहनों को सौगात दी जाएगी। और अभी मैं निवेदन करूँगा कि बंगाली बॉलीवुड स्टूडियो के बंगाली विभाग द्वारा एक वीडियो कविता बनाई गई है, उसे प्रस्तुत करेंगे।
A video which has been made in this regional language, that is Bengali, and that's of course that's being shown to everyone now.
नाम किया है सार्थक अपना ज्ञान किया भाद कर कार्य किया है शिव पिता का निर्मल वाणी द्वारा।
यज्ञ के आदि रत्न ब्रह्मा कुमारीज बॉलीवुड स्टूडियो के कार्यकारी सचिव भ्राता हरिलाल भाई जी की माता जी मंजुला जी ने साल 1961 से ब्रह्मा कुमारी संस्था से जुड़कर अपना जीवन ईश्वरी सेवाओं के लिए समर्पित कर दिया।
सिखाया तुमने हमको आपस में मिलकर चलना, ना दुख देना किसी को, निरहंकारी रहना।
उस समय मुंबई में केवल 2 ही सेंटर हुआ करते थे, वाटरलू मेंशन और साइंस सेंटर। माता जी का घर माटुंगा में था, जो साइंस सेंटर से कुछ ही दूरी पर था। साइंस सेंटर की इंचार्ज दादी ब्रिजेंद्रा जी थी, जिनसे पूरा परिवार आध्यात्मिक शिक्षा एवं पालन पाता रहा। उन शुरुआती दिनों में मुंबई में कुछ माताएं ही ईश्वरी सेवा में सक्रिय थी। मम्मा के मुंबई आगमन पर जो भी सेवाएं होती उनकी व्यवस्था माता ही संभालती। समय के साथ मुंबई में अनेक दादियाँ सेवाओं के निमित्त बनी। दादी पुष्पशांता, दादी शैलेंद्रा, दादी निर्मल शांता और बाद में दादी कुमार का जी। दादी ब्रजेंद्रा जी के स्नेही मार्गदर्शन में गुजरात जोन इंचार्ज सरला दीदी, मुंबई जोन इंचार्ज निम्मू दीदी और राजकोट के इंचार्ज भारती दीदी ने भी सेवाओं में विशेष योगदान दिया। मंजुला माता जी का संबंध दादी रतन मोहिनी जी से भी विशेष था। सिर्फ दादियाँ ही नहीं बल्कि माता जी का रिश्ता अनेक परिवारों से भी आत्मीय रहा। रमेश भाई और उनका परिवार तथा बाद में निर्भय भाई जी जैसे वरिष्ठ भाई भी माता जी से प्रेम पूर्वक जुड़े रहे। जब जब कोई मुंबई जाता था तो निर्भय भाई जी टोली का बॉक्स सिग्नेचर करके माता जी के लिए भेजा करते थे, जिसे उन्होंने अंत तक निभाया। मुंबई में सेवाओं का विस्तार होते होते अनेक सेवा केंद्र खुले। कामदेवी, घाटकोपर, विक्रोली, ठाणे, उल्लासनगर, सेंटा क्रूज, विलेपार्ले, मलाड, कांदीवली, बोरीवली और माताजी ने सभी सेंटर्स के इंचार्ज बहनों के साथ आत्मीय संबंध बनाए रखा। ईश्वरी सेवा में काकू भाई और विजय बहन का परिवार भी सक्रिय रहा, जिनकी बेटियां नलिनी दीदी, रजनी दीदी और इंदिरा दीदी आगे चलकर सेवाओं की धुरी बनी। दमयंती बहन और वनिता बहन भी माता जी के सहयोग से आगे आई। शुरुआत में सेवा के साधन बहुत ही सीमित थे, केवल 3-4 चित्र भाषाओं के द्वारा सेवा होती थी। फिर प्रदर्शनी और बाद में प्रोजेक्टर शो का आरंभ हुआ। साकार बाबा के मुंबई आगमन पर माताजी पूरे समर्पण से सेवाओं में जुट जाती। उनका घर दादियों का स्वागत स्थल बन गया था। माताजी की बेटी तुलसा बहन और दामाद धीरज लाल भी सेवाओं में सक्रिय रहे। माताजी की सेवाओं की एक बड़ी विशेषता यह रही कि जब यज्ञ में टेप रिकॉर्डर का उपयोग शुरू हुआ तो इस प्रयोग में भी माताजी और उनकी साथी माताओं का महत्वपूर्ण सहयोग रहा। यही प्रयास आगे चलकर मम्मा बाबा की मुरलियों के रिकॉर्डिंग और प्रसारण की नींव बना। मंजुला माताजी ने घर गृहस्थ में रहकर कमल फूल समान न्यारा और सबका प्यारा बन एक आदर्श बनी। उनके समर्पण, सेवा भाव और दादियों के साथ निभाए गए अमूल्य संबंध आज भी संस्था के इतिहास में स्वर्ण अक्षरों में दर्ज हैं।
मंजुला तू सदा अमर रहेगी।
मैं निवेदन करूँगा आदरणीय हरिलाल भाई जी से माता जी के बारे में कुछ हमें जानकारी देंगे।
I request Brother Harilal ji to just give a brief introduction about the mother, about his mother.
सभी भाई बहनें बैठे रहे हैं, भोग का कार्यक्रम है।
ओम शांति।
Om Shanti.
ईश्वरीय जीवन में क्या और लौकिक जीवन में भी कई क्षण ऐसे आते हैं
We have some moments not only in this godly life but as well as in the Laukik life, which becomes very difficult for us to even describe about those moments.
किंतु बाबा ने
However,
कितना अपने ड्रामा पर और अपने पार्ट में
However, Baba has made us, has tried a lot to make us firm about the drama, and Baba always thinks that we become examples today.
कुछ कहना या बोलना ये ऐसा ही एक कठिन क्षण है।
This is a very difficult moment to speak about her because we are totally emotional because we have those memories.
वो पालना एक गजब का मिश्रण हो जाता है।
And that sustenance,
फिर भी मैं कोशिश करूँगा।
still I try.
शशि बहन अभी पधारेंगी, भूख भी लगेगा तो ज़्यादा नहीं बोलूँगा। दो तीन बातें मेरे पटल पे चल रही है।
2-3 things are in front of my screen of the mind. The first and the foremost,
ये है कि लौकिक माता का जन्म कराची में हुआ था।
Laukik mother's birth took place in Karachi, where
कराची में जन्म लिया था खुद, और फिर अच्छा
where this organization was established in the beginning. Then the partition took place.
ये परिवार को, मतलब लौकिक माताजी के परिवार को बाबा के बारे में कुछ जानकारियाँ थी जो हमारे
Because my Laukik mother's family had some introduction about Brahma Baba, and my grandfather used to tell that he met Baba.
जिसको कहे ड्रामा,
Of course, this is the drama,
जीवन में बहुत महत्व की है।
and which has a very significant value in my life. It's
लौकिक
the incident of 1993. My Laukik family was in Mumbai for a long period of time, and the business was also going on for a long period of time.
हम लोग ने कुछ, हम भाइयों ने भी आगे बढ़ाने की कोशिश की।
We just tried to make it flourish at that time.
गुजरात के उमरगाम में फैक्ट्री डालने का सोचा।
We just planned to open a factory in Gujarat, and that was the beginning.
पहले मैं रेगुलर क्लास में जाता था,
I was a very regular student,
मेरा क्लास में थोड़ा इरेगुलर हो
and I started becoming irregular because of the opening of the factory in Gujarat,
3 घंटे के रास्ते पे।
and where my journey was of about 3.5 hours from Mumbai to that factory
मंजुला को फोन,
location. So they just called my mom.
ये हरिलाल क्यों रेगुलर नहीं आता है,
Why is this Harilal
करेंगे आपके परिवार
irregular to the class? And when you are self-sufficient, you have more than enough. So what's the need to open that factory? And maybe this is a chance of going away from this God's sustenance or family.
मंजुला का जो रिप्लाई है जो मुझे उन्होंने बाद में दिया,
And the response of my mother, it's like evergreen memory.
दादी को कहा
My Laukik mom told Brajendra Dadi ji that
मेरा रहा ही नहीं,
this Harilal belongs to you. He is not my son, so he doesn't listen to me. You just tell him.
तो हो सकता है आगे वो कुछ सोच।
Maybe then he will think about that, whatever you say.
बाबा के प्रति, ब्राह्मण परिवार के प्रति, और
That was
जो दृढ़ निश्चय था
that was the determined faith towards Baba, Baba's family, or towards me, that was being reflected at that moment. So she always says that
बाबा ने हमें जो प्रारब्ध दिया है वो 21 जन्मों का दिया है,
what Baba has given us, the reward of 21 births,
में 8 जन्म सतयुग के,
8 of the golden age, 12 of the silver age.
त्रेता युग के, किंतु एक जन्म जो संगम
One is of this confluence age. Why do we forget this?
लौकिक माँ ने जब से ज्ञान लिया,
My Laukik mom, from the moment she took this birth, that is Baba's Gyan,
उसी देवत्व
she just led her life in the same divinity and the same principles, the same system. And she had fulfilled those things throughout her life. And that is the result that today my family, we are four
की छत के तले रहते
people, and we are under the same roof, and we consume the food from the same kitchen.
माता जी ने स्थापन किया और उसी प्रकार का संस्कार हम सभी को दिया।
The sanskars which were with which we were brought up,
हमारे परिवार में साथ रहती है।
and where generations of our families are still together.
हंसते हंसते 2 क्रिकेट टीम और 2 अंपायर कितने हुए? इतना परिवार साथ में रहता है, एक ही मकान। तो ये
Ours is a huge family and we are under the same roof.
जो आत्मसात किया था ज्ञान और योग को, वो संस्कार के रूप में हमको दिया और आगे बढ़ाया। तो ऐसी कई
So
बातें
she has given us the sustenance and the sanskars which we were able to take it forward.
मंजुला माता जी हमारी, उन्होंने यज्ञ के लिए, यज्ञ के कार्यों में भी
And Manjula Mataji, she has done a lot for Baba's sacrificial fire and she has remained incognito.
प्रेरणा देती रही।
And she had been giving inspirations to us.
उनके इन कार्यों से परिचित थी और लाभ लिया था।
Many Brahma Kumar sisters also took benefit from her.
जो अभी ये बोलना थोड़ा पता नहीं कितना उपयुक्त होगा कि उनके अंतिम संस्कार में रोड बंद जैसा हो गया, 2000 भाई बहन आए।
2,000 sisters and brothers were there during her final journeys at the time of bidding farewell to her.
विश्वास बोलती है जीवन में।
So this reminds us of her contribution.
करूँगा, आखिर वो लौकिक माँ थी तो मेरे से
Of course,
ओम
as she's my Laukik mother, I don't think speaking much may connect me more to her. And mother has given and she's been given, and the best part is that he's a good child, and today he's doing the world service, and he has kept his family united. I request Neha sister from Gamdevi Center. Of course, you also have an opportunity to stay with Ramesh brother, who had a close association with Manjula Mataji.
माता जी के साथ के संस्मरण सुनाएंगे। नेहा जान, गामदेवी, मुंबई।
Om Shanti.
बाबा के इस बेहद यज्ञ में
In this unlimited sacrificial fire of Baba,
बेहद रूप से आगे बढ़ाने के लिए
in order to carry out this unlimited service at an unlimited
मंजुला माता जी
level,
ऐसा आधार स्तंभ बनी रही।
she has become a pillar
समय
of support.
जो अभी हमने सुना
Whatever we heard
1961 में
in 1961,
साकार बाबा आना जाना करते,
when Sakar Baba used to come and go,
ये नेचुरल था कि उस समय ईश्वरीय सेवाओं को बढ़ाना काफी चुनौती भरा था।
and it's quite obvious that it was a challenge to expand the services of Baba's yajna during that time. But her
त्याग तपस्या ने
her renunciation, her tapasya, her love, her faith in Baba's knowledge
परिवार को पूरा इस ईश्वरीय
not only helped in expanding the service, but it had enabled her entire family to become united in contributing in Baba's service. There is no doubt, as is the seed, so that is the as is the seed, so is the tree. So the seed, that is Manjula Mataji, is so powerful. So obviously the family tree is also powerful in contributing. So during that time,
ज्ञान की लेन देन होती
the exchange of knowledge of Mataji with other brothers and sisters whenever they meet her.
धारणाएं
The incognito dharana, that is, the knowledge was in every cell or every
जिसकी वजह से आदि की
part of the body.
आप एक आधार स्तंभ रहे।
Of course, you were the pillar of the support during the initial times of the creation of sacrificial fire, despite facing the different challenges while contributing and expanding the services.
बड़ी बड़ी हमारी दादियों की बहुत करीबी रहे।
And she was very close to Dadis and Brahma Baba's family, and she used to come. Dadis also used to visit that place frequently.
चारों ही भाई उपस्थित हैं और उनका
All our 4 brothers who are available and his family which is available.
चारों भाई में एक तो हरिलाल भाई है,
One is Harilal brother,
हमारी दमयंती बहन तो स्टेज पे है,
Damyanti sister,
वसंत भाई,
Dharmshil Bhai, and Anil brother, Vasant
और
brother.
उनके युगल भी है और
Of course, your spouse is also there, daughter-in-laws have come. Of course, it's a huge family.
परिवार को मिलने के लिए हम जाते हैं
Whenever we go to meet the family, we receive such divine vibrations, the family's love,
निस्वार्थपना आज
the altruistic feelings.
उनका कारण हमारी माता जी की गुप्त अंदर की धारणाएं
The contribution or the experience of this is because of the incognito way of imbibing Baba's knowledge or
और आज भी वो खुशबू
her sustenance. So we are receiving its fragrance even today.
मंजुला माता जी बहुत बहुत भाग्यशाली एक ऐसा हीरा था
And Manjula Mataji was such a fortunate, and she was a flawless diamond whose radiance used to shine from the beginning, and she had made many diamonds.
भाई के लिए भी काफी बार रमेश भाई जी का घर पे आना जाना रहता
Harilal brother used to visit Ramesh brother's home, and
हिम्मत और
frequently,
हरिलाल भाई को भी इस बेहद सेवा
and with a lot of enthusiasm and courage, she had given her consent to Harilal brother to involve in this service, and she was always giving her support till her final moment.
जो अनेक आत्माओं के लिए
So such a Mataji who had become an inspiration or who was the example in front of us. So we will offer Bhog.
जो भाई जी ने बताया ये बात तो हमने भी देखी कि अंतिम संस्कार के समय
During that final respect, so many souls had gathered.
माता जी की याद में जो अश्रुधारा बहाती थी
All the souls were emotional.
पता था कि माता जी ने गुप्त में भी बहुत
So that signified that the soul has supported many souls in an incognito way.
कन्याएं हो माताएं
Whether it's about Kumaris, teachers, or other mothers, she was always cooperative,
आगे बढ़ाया
and she has led every soul move forward in Baba's service.
हम आज बाबा के इस बेहद यज्ञ में ऐसी
So today, in this unlimited sacrificial fire of Baba, we will offer Bhog to this soul with a lot of love.
याद करके और जरूर बाबा ऐसे रतन को आगे भी बेहद सेवा के
Definitely, no doubt, Baba will make this instrument soul in his unlimited service, and we have this good wishes for that soul.
शांति हमारे बीच आदरणीय शशि दीदी पहुंची हैं आप
So we have Shashi Didi ji in front of us. We just wave our hands.
ब्रह्मा कुमारी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की ज्वाइंट
She's the joint administrative head of this organization,
का विशेष पार्ट है
and you have been gifted as a trans messenger, and we will offer Bhog to Baba and Mataji, and we will receive the message through her. We will remember Baba and we will offer Bhog then.
जा बाबा की अंतर द्वार
पंचेंद्रिय का छोड़ दे बंधन, तन मन से तू हो जा समर्पण। पंचेंद्रिय का छोड़ दे बंधन, तन मन से तू हो जा समर्पण। दिव्य ज्योतिर्मय देह धारण कर, बाबा के पास जा हो के मगन। प्रेम की डोर में मोती पिरो के, प्रेम की डोर में मोती पिरो के, कर ले सच्चा श्रृंगार। उड़ जा प्यारे वतन में, नीले अंबर के उस पार, नीले अंबर के उस पार। पंछी रे बन के फरिश्ता बाबा से मिलना, देना संदेश हमारा। बन के फरिश्ता बाबा से मिलना, देना संदेश हमारा। याद प्यार हम सबका देना, लावतन का नजारा। सच्ची लगन से बन जा बाबा के, सच्ची लगन से बन जा बाबा के। तू गले को हार, उड़ जा प्यारे वतन में, नीले अंबर के उस पार हो, नीले अंबर के उस पार। पंछी रे ओ बाबा तुम मात पिता हो, तुम ही हो जग के तारनहार। ओ बाबा तुम मात पिता हो, तुम ही हो जग के तारनहार। दुख हरता तुम सुख करता हो, गुणों के भंडार। हम सब बच्चे गाते हैं तेरी, हम सब बच्चे गाते हैं तेरी महिमा अपरंपार। उड़ जा प्यारे वतन में, नीले अंबर के उस पार, नीले अंबर के उस पार। पंछी रे उड़ जा प्यारे वतन में, नीले
अमृत पीते हैं, तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं, तेरी याद में जीते हैं बाबा, तेरी याद में जीते हैं बाबा, तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं, तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं। रहे याद सदा ही साथ तेरी, रहे याद सदा ही साथ तेरी, बस और न हम कुछ चाहेंगे, बस और न अमृत पीते हैं। पल बीते तेरी यादों में, जो पल बीते तेरी यादों में, वो पल अविनाशी होते हैं, वो पल अविनाशी होते हैं। हर पल को सफल बना देंगे, हर पल को सफल बना देंगे, तेरी याद कभी ना छोड़ेंगे, तेरी याद कभी ना छोड़ेंगे, तेरी याद का अमृत पीते, याद का अमृत पीते हैं। आप रहो संग संग बाबा, यूं ही आप रहो संग संग बाबा, इस दुनिया के सुख पाने क्या, इस दुनिया के सुख पाने क्या, लहराते रहे तेरी यादों में, लहराते रहे तेरी यादों में, उन यादों में खो जाएंगे, उन यादों में खो जाएंगे, तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं, तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं, तेरी याद में जीते हैं बाबा, तेरी याद में जीते हैं बाबा, तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं, तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं। रहे याद सदा ही साथ तेरी, रहे याद सदा ही साथ तेरी, बस और न हम कुछ चाहेंगे, बस और न हम कुछ चाहेंगे, तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं, तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं, तेरी याद का अमृत पीते हैं।
ब्रह्मा कुमारी गॉडलीवुड स्टूडियो के कार्यकारी सचिव भ्राता हरिलाल भाई जी।
ओम शांति। जो मधुबन निवासी भाई बहने माताजी के कार्यक्रम में मुंबई गए थे, वे मधुबन निवासी भी बैठे रहेंगे। अभी हम पहले वतन का संदेश सुनेंगे और उसके पश्चात जो भी मेहमान आए हैं उन सभी को भोग का फल मिलेगा, और जो मधुबन निवासी मुंबई गए थे उन्हें भी भोग का फल मिलेगा। संदेश सुनेंगे।
शांति। आज विशेष दिवस पर खास करके हरिलाल भाई, पूरा परिवार, लौकिक अलौकिक बम्बई के अनेक सेवा केंद्र के निमित्त मैंने और मधुबन के सभी भाई बहनों की तरफ से हम सब की अति लाडली स्नेही मंजुला माता के निमित्त याद
And our beloved Mangula Mataji's Bhog. I just reached the subtle region after taking all the wishes for her and for Baba. Baba was already there, standing. Baba, while receiving, just he said that, child, come. Baba could be seen as an embodiment of love, and I see there was this beautiful room. It was transparent. In that room, on one side, there were diamonds placed on one table. There were flowers kept beside that, from which light started coming or radiating. And on the third side, we had good models. Baba was also having a glimpse of all these things, and he started saying, and Baba took me with him. As soon as we reached that place of the room, the curtain of the room, it was so good. So the light of the curtain was getting reflected on all those things inside the room. And Manjula Mataji was just like an angel. She was just arranging all those things. And she was very happy while taking a look at each of those things. And she said that this was for Baba, and this was for Dadis, and this was for Madhuban, and this is for the Avyakt Seva. She was just arranging everything in that proper order. Meanwhile, Baba came in front of her, and she was just amazed to see, and she held Baba's hands and she danced and started saying that Baba has made me so complete and abundant, that what Dadis have made me experience and made me attain so much. So I express my respect or attitude, feelings for Baba and Dadis. Baba said, whatever you want, you can give. And after that, what I see, Baba had adorned that very well. There was the decoration of light, and of course of the decorations of the ornaments or jewelry. Then Baba said, you are the royal child of the royal Baba. Of course you have the royal sanskars. You have always been adorned in the future royal families.
कि बच्चे का भविष्य स्वरूप क्या
Of course, you have been adorned in an incognito way, and Baba was just giving a lot of love to that soul.
ये सब दादियाँ कहाँ हैं
Then Mataji started asking, Baba, where are dadis?
वहाँ
Baba emerged all the dadis there in the subtle region.
सब दादियाँ सर्कल में खड़ी
All the dadis were standing in the form of a circle,
हाथ मिलाते हुए
and she could just shake hands with all the dadis, and all were dancing.
प्रयास करती थी तो ऊपर से लाइट की किरणें पहुँचते ही सारे विश्व महाराजन महारानियों के रूप में प्रकट
As they were dancing, the light started falling on those souls. Immediately, the scene of the golden age emerged in the form of an emperor or the empress.
जब से बाप
Then Baba said, the moment this child has recognized the father,
मेरा संसार
she was always with this thought that Baba is my world,
के अंदर
and in that world,
ऐसे ऐसे अनुभव किए
she had such amazing experiences, and she enabled others also experience.
परिवार के संसार में खुद भी अनुभव किए
She experienced that divine world.
एक लोटस फ्लावर था
After that, Baba had shown me a lotus flower which was given to
फ्लावर की पंखुड़ियां
her,
बढ़ती जा रही थी बढ़ती
and the petals of the lotus flower were just growing, and she was just smiling, looking at them growing.
लौकिक और अलौकिक में रहते हुए
Baba said, while living in Laukik as well as Alaukik life, she always led a lotus-like life.
लौकिक में भी बच्ची ने लौकिक को भी ऐसा न्यारा और प्यारा बाप का बनाया और ये बच्ची
She has also inspired her family members to become detached and loving and belong to Baba, and while doing everything, she was totally detached and loving.
बाबा ने कहा फिर सुन रही थी और मुस्कुरा रही
She was just listening and she was smiling. Baba,
ने जो दिया
whatever you have given,
ने जो दिया
what dadis have given,
इस दुनिया की भेंट में कुछ भी नहीं
that's nothing when compared to this world.
झूम रही
And she was just
फिर बाबा ने
swinging in because of happiness.
एक बल
The speciality of this child is the one faith and one support.
समस्या इसके सामने ठहर न सकी
The obstacles of the life couldn't stay in front of her. Those situations just appeared like a clouds and then started dispersing. So
उड़ती रही
this child was just like light, and she was like a flying bird or flying angel, and she could take everyone with her and move along. And another biggest specialty of this child is
परिवार को एक संगठित रूप में करके लौकिक और अलौकिक में बहुत बड़ा उदाहरण प्रस्तुत किया
she became an example to make the Alaukik and the Laukik families very united. And this could be done by very few souls in the world. And this child has done, and she was just smiling while listening to Baba.
और बगीचे में कई प्रकार
And there was a beautiful garden, and there were various types of flowers.
बहुत लहरा रहे थे और वो फूलों का गुलदस्ता बना
And there was the bouquet of flowers which was made by her and given to Baba. Baba asked, why are you giving this to me?
ये परिवार
She says that
ये गुलदस्ते
this family is like a bouquet of flowers, and they have always remained like a bouquet.
तो आपका ही है
Baba, this bouquet is yours.
गुलदस्ता लिया
The moment Baba took that bouquet,
में पूरा ही परिवार इमर्ज हुआ
the entire Baba's family got immersed in that,
देख करके खुशी में झूम रहे थे
and all were happy and dancing in joy.
से हर एक के ऊपर लाइट की किरणें भी पहुंचती
And all the
एक के
rays of light were
राधा
falling on every soul, and the blessings were also received. Like, just remain content
मत
and be,
का आदर
let there be one,
वाले ऐसे
let there be that unity, and those who have regard for the elders.
फिर बाबा को मैंने कहा बाबा आज तो पूरा परिवार आया है
Then I said, Baba, today family has come.
मैं पूरे परिवार को वतन में
Baba has already emerged the family in the subtle region. And children also became the child also was very happy looking at the family and saying that this belongs to Baba. Baba has sustained them. Baba has done everything.
बाबा आज तो खास भोग लाए हैं.
Then I said, Baba, today's bhog is for
भोग खोलते ही बड़ा
Mataji. And as soon as the bhog was offered and it was open to be fed, she was just smiling because she could see so many delicious dishes.
ये सदा रहता था कि पहले बाबा, पहले यज्ञ, पहले दादियाँ, पीछे खुद.
So she was always having this feeling, first preference goes to Baba, then the sacrificial fire, then the Adis, then last her things. Baba just fed bhog. Then she said, Baba, it's good.
मैंने कहा सबको खिलाओ.
Then Baba said, just feed everyone.
कहती सारा ब्राह्मण परिवार चाहिए.
Then she just took that bhog and she said, Baba, I want the entire family to be in front of me. And there were two groups, one is of the Laukik and another is of the Alaukik. And I could see the third side, those who were cooperative in Baba's task. And she was also giving vibrations to those seals.
बाबा ने कहा कुछ भी हो जाए, बच्ची को ये रहता था.
Irrespective of whatever happens, the child always had concern for the Baba, divine family, and all the Laukik people had always been supportive. And Baba, should I say anything because her family has come? Baba, Mataji was just giving drishti and she said, these are Baba's children. And she had one rosary in her hand and she says, Baba,
स्नेह के सूत्र में, एकता के सूत्र में बंधा है.
this family is just
और ये सूत्र जो है
bound by the thread of the unity or love,
अनुभव कराएगा. तो बाबा ने कहा
and they will enable others experience.
फाउंडेशन का बीज.
Then Baba said, you have sown a powerful seed in a very powerful way which made the entire family united till today, and where each one respects another
आगे बढ़ रहा है.
and the family is just moving along and having a progress. And then she says that let the family be under your canopy of protection, and she gave that rosary to Baba.
निश्चिंत हूँ
And I am carefree
छत्र छाया.
because the family is under the canopy of protection of Baba and everyone is Baba's.
बाबा ने कहा बच्ची का कितना बड़ा पुण्य रहा.
Baba said this child's charity account is so big that this costume has played a lot, but child was not having any difficulty because she was just lost in her enjoyment. And every time she says that Baba is here and I belong to Baba and I am with Baba,
द्वारा जो वरदान प्राप्त
and the blessings which were received through Baba, those were being experienced by her.
दादियों की पालना का भी विशेष अनुभव.
She had a very wonderful experiences of her association with Dadis.
बाबा ने निमित्त बच्चों को वहाँ पर इमर्ज करते
All the instrument souls were immersed, and Baba said, this child's renunciation, tapasya, and the one desire or the passion.
विशेष करके हरिलाल भाई के लिए बोला.
Then they said for Harilal brother and other brothers that
बाबा के विशेष
let this child be,
ऐसी ऐसी सेवा कर रहा है.
this child is doing such service in Baba's love with which the Father also will be revealed, and it's of course happening in a very incognito way.
उसको सुन करके बहुत खुश हुई. कहती
And she was very happy listening to that. And she said, Baba is everything, the life itself is Baba's,
संसार है.
and Baba is my world.
कहा
Then Baba said,
जीवन के अंदर बहुत सी दुआएं प्राप्त की.
this child has accumulated a lot of blessings in her life, and those blessings
रोल में जा करके वाइब्रेशन से दूसरों को वैसा ही
she will just make others experience because of the blessings that she accumulated in her new role.
सब खुश रहे और सदा
Baba, I'm happy and let everyone be happy, and let all the Let always the gathering be united and powerful, and let the gathering reveal the Father's name or glorify the Father's name. So this was the message. I request all the Laukik family members to just come on to the stage and take Bhog's fruit. Atma Prakash brother, Narayan brother, Jayesh brother, Vivek brother.
अभी हरिलाल भाई जी के लौकिक परिवार से आए हुए माताएं बहनें कृपया मंच पर आएंगे और भोग का फल लेंगे।
शांति।
स्टेज पर हमारे आदरणीय आशा दीदी जी को भी फल दे रही हैं। दीदी जी मंच पर बैठे हरिलाल भाई जी के भाई जी, धर्म सिंह भाई जी, दमयंती बहन जी और सभी भाइयों को भोग का फल देंगे। इधर से लाएंगे, इस सीढ़ी से। पहले माताएं बहनें ले लें, फिर भाइयों को बुलाएंगे। सभी भाइयों को जो भी मुंबई से आए हैं लौकिक परिवार के, पहले माताओं बहनों का पूरा हो जाए। आत्म प्रकाश भाई जी, मधुबन निवासी नारायण भाई, विनोद भाई जी, जयेश भाई जी, विवेक भाई जी, ईश्वर भाई जी, रवि भाई जी, साउंड डिपार्टमेंट के साथी भाई, वीडियो डिपार्टमेंट के भाई बहनें, इलेक्ट्रिक और साउंड के भाई बहनें भी धीरे धीरे मंच पर आएंगे परिवार वालों के बाद।